schwa is the most common vowel sound in English language. The schwa is an unstressed vowel and it can be spelled with any vowel. For instance, the word banana has two schwa sounds. The first and the last letter A sounds like schwa. This is because the second syllable, nan, N-A-N, is stressed, which I'll explain later. Guys, my name is Serhi, and on this channel, I help people learn English easily. The schwa symbol resembles an inverted letter E, and to pronounce it correctly, imagine being hit in the chest while trying to pronounce letter E, like Schwa is also known as the lazy vowel because for its pronunciation the mouth barely opens, making it a weak sound. In some words, it's so weak that we hardly hear it. For example, in the words like interest and chocolate. Dialects can influence word pronunciations. For example, the ending ER in the American dialect might sound like schwa in the British or Australian accent. For example, worker in the American accent and worker in British and Australian accents. So one more time. Worker and walker. The schwa sound is found in unstressed syllables of words. Words with more than one syllable have stressed and unstressed syllables, as in the word miracle. An unstressed syllable is the opposite of a stressed one and contains a weak vowel like schwa. These syllables sound weaker, while stressed syllables sound louder. Unstressed syllables are also pronounced faster. Try to say the word miracle aloud, and you'll hear which syllables are stressed and unstressed. Let's try to break down this word together. Mir-a-kle. We have three syllables, the first of which is stressed and closed. So the letter I sounds like E, but the second and third syllables unstressed, and accordingly the letter A, for example, in the second syllable, changes its sound and sounds like schwa. There are words that have two meanings depending on which syllable is stressed. In these words, it's easier to distinguish the difference. For example, let's take words convict and convict. So in the first case, the first syllable is stressed and closed, like con, right? Thus the letter O sounds like O, convict. In the other case, the second syllable is stressed and the first is unstressed. So in the first syllable, kun, letter O sounds like schwa, kun, convict. There are three general stress patterns in words with more than one syllable. Number one, stress the root of the word, not the prefix or suffix, like in the word jumping. Jump is the root, ing is the suffix. Therefore, we stress jump and have jumping. Number two, if the word root has two syllables or more, usually stress the first syllable, like in the word telephone. Number three, words with three or more syllables that end with an unvoiced E syllable usually have one syllable between the stressed syllable and the unvoiced E, which sounds like schwa, contaminate. Let's count the syllables in this word. Contaminate. We have four syllables. The second is stressed, and the fourth is a vowel consonant E syllable. Therefore, the third syllable has the schwa sound. Contaminate. Contaminate. There is also the concept of the written letter O when it sounds like schwa. That is because back in the days, scribers wrote all texts since they were the ones who were able to read and to write. They wrote texts in cursive, and when written in this manner, letter U sometimes merged with the following letter and caused many inconveniences. That's when they started using O instead of U to ease reading. That's why some words written with letter O have the schwa sound. For example, such words like love and come have schwa sound, instead of o. This sound is important for pronouncing words in English and can be challenging to learn, especially regarding spelling and accents. But let's analyze more examples where vowels A, E, I, O, U, and Y sound like schwa sound. A as sound schwa, alarm. The first syllable is unstressed, that is why A sounds So alarm. Balloon. The first syllable in this word is also unstressed, and that is why A sounds like uh. Balloon. E as sound schwa, like in the word item. The second syllable is unstressed, so E sounds like So item. Camel. The second syllable is unstressed, that is why E sounds like E e e camel. I as sound schwa, animal. The second syllable is unstressed, and that is why I sounds like Therefore, animal. President. The second syllable is unstressed, and that is why I sounds like Therefore, president. O as sound schwa, carrot. The second syllable in this word is also unstressed, and that is why O sounds like Therefore, carrot. Lemon. The second syllable here is also unstressed, and that is why O sounds like Therefore, lemon. U as sound schwa, like in the word album. The second syllable in this word is unstressed, and that is why U sounds like Therefore, album. Campus. The second syllable in this word is also unstressed. Therefore, U sounds like campus. Y as sound schwa, analysis. The second syllable in this word is also unstressed, and that is why Y sounds like Therefore, analysis. Vinyl. The second syllable is unstressed here, and that is why Y also sounds like vinyl. Now, let's practice what we've learned today. There will be words appearing on the screen with a timer. You'll have 5 seconds to try to read the words by yourself. And after, we'll read it together. And remember, don't worry if there will be some sounds or letter combinations that you don't know how to pronounce. In this video, please pay attention to the schwa sound. Here we go. Supply, supply. Here we have 2 syllables and the second one is stressed. So, U sounds like supply. Cannon, cannon. Here we have 2 syllables and the first one is stressed. So, in the second syllable, letter O sounds like cannon. Children, children. Here we have 2 syllables and the first one is stressed. Therefore, the second one has letter E that sounds like children. Formal, Let's count the syllables here. Formal. We have two syllables and the first one is stressed. Therefore, letter A in the second syllable sounds mol, formal. Upon. Let's count the syllables here. Upon. Two syllables and the second one is stressed. So the letter U in the first syllable sounds upon. Reason. Let's count syllables here. Reason. Two syllables and the first one is stressed. So letter O in the second syllable sounds zn. Reason. Guys, practice the schwa sound at home and remember, consistency beats talent, which means the regular practice, even if it feels slow and challenging, ultimately leads to greater proficiency and success in learning English. See you soon and wish you luck!